Hi everyone, Hannah here. I wanted to do a video showing you the Mixed Media Junk Journal for January and February's kits. And we're basically going to do like an unboxing so you'll know what you'll be receiving. In all of the kits, I'm putting a link to our YouTube channel so you can check out the tutorials. And as I mentioned in one of the other videos, all of the Junk Journal and Mixed Media Junk Journal kits will be getting some of these sweet little love letters that Daisy and John wrote to each other. This is a 5-page letter that Daisy wrote to John. I think this one's like right after. I can't remember if this one's the one right after Christmas or not, but you'll open it up, and let me see if I can fix this camera a little bit here. Okay, I think that'll be a little bit better maybe. So you'll open it up here. And then I went ahead and just put the wax seals on a piece of acetate because I was worried that if I put it directly on here, it might, when you try to get it up, it might rip the envelope. So in this first letter, and I did some staining and a little bit of stamping on here, made it look like a little postage on there. So the first envelope is going to have, you know, just one letter in it. And I folded it where the original crease was when she wrote the letter, and folded it and mailed it to him. And this one has one letter in it, and the other two envelopes have 2 letters in it. So this is just to kind of show you, and this was written December 11th, 1908. This was Daisy that wrote to John. She lived, I think they both lived in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So that's really neat. And there's 109 love letters altogether. And you can go to 109loveletters.wordpress.com and read the letters. The girl that was on the news about this, she has a blog, and she has posted those letters on there. So it's really sweet. And the back is just white. I had just printed these off. So the front part has, you know, it's kind of yellowed and then has the writing. The back is just white. But you could stain this, or tea stain the back of it, or ink it up. And but yeah, I just thought that, you know, since we're doing kind of Valentine's theme, you know, it would be nice to have like some little letters from the past to go in your altered book or your junk journal kit. All right, so we'll set that aside. You'll also be getting a book, of course. We do that each month where we, I'm going to just cut this. I don't want to tear. Don't want to tear it because this is actually going to a customer. so I don't want to tear the tissue paper. And I actually did not even think about doing the video until I was like, hey, I'm going to do a video on this. So I'd already taped it up. So I just want to cut out of this kind of carefully. Okay. So this is the book that we're doing this month, or at least the first set of kits will get this book. And it's just a random book. So when you open it up, you're going to get a couple of these tags. I know we did this in last month's kits, but you cannot have enough of these. These are just so I don't know, they're I guess vital in your books. I like to have some tags, and also this month what we're doing, and I'm so excited about this, we've got some of these receipts, as I had shown in the collection reveal video and what was going out in the junk journal kit. So the mixed media junk journals will also get 2 of these, and you've got the white, the yellow, and the pink copy. And so you'll get 2 of these and 2 tags. You'll also get a Valentine's stencil. They're just all random stencils. I had to cut the piece of vellum paper in order to fit these in here because I did not want them to get all bent up. So I just kind of cut it. So you'll get these cute little vellum images, and they'll just be tucked right in here for you. Okay, and then let's see, and you'll be getting 1 of each journaling card as we went over in the collection reveal video, as well as some die cut images. You'll also get the rub-on transfers, some washi tape, a cute little locket. We've also got a couple of these other little items here. There's little clips. You'll also get 2 of these little clips that you can, you know, just clamp down on the paper or the envelope if you just want to, you know, you don't want to maybe sew or glue the envelope. You might just want to paper clip it to it with 1 of these. So those are some options, and we've got some pretty washi tape. Trying to do like a lot of pinks and purple washi tape this month, you know, just I guess to kind of go with the theme here. And then you'll also be getting some shimmer mist. Some of them will have the cream colored shimmer mist. Some are going to have this pink rose, and it looks really dark, but it's a very light pastel pink, really pretty. So some will get either one of those colors. Also, we have a new batch of colors that we're making for this month's kit, and I will be revealing those in another video. And then look at this. I'm so excited about this. So y'all know that I love my laces, and I did not want to keep hoarding them, so I am being really generous. I don't know, I love Valentine's, so I really get in the mood, and so you'll get some Royal Robes wax paste. Beautiful, beautiful color. I cannot wait to start using this in the tutorials. So we've got, and these are vintage laces, really pretty. It's kind of like a light orange sherbet color, if you will. Really, really pretty. We've got this beautiful light mauve color, or maybe this is more of a lavender. We've got 2 different colors. I'm going to say this one's more of a mauve, and this one's more of a lavender color. So you'll get a foot of this, a foot of this. This is, I think, roughly about 6 inches of this. It's beautiful, beautiful lace. We've also got this really pretty, it's a lace tablecloth that I bought at a resale store. And so you're getting a big piece of this thing. I wanted to have plenty to wrap our book. We're going to be wrapping our book with the laces. And I wanted to have some left over in case you just wanted to use this throughout the book or use it to make a pocket. There's lots of things that we can do with this. So I'm really excited to jump in and get started, of course. And then also I'm including this. This is some Moz fabric here. Now you might be getting Moz fabric, or you might be getting muslin fabric. And this is basically to just help cover this up, because you'll see that if you just go to wrap it like this, you're going to see up underneath here. But if you put this first and then this, you can't see it as much. And then we might even like come back, and if you wanted to cover up the blue, like I don't want to see that blue, you could take and glue a piece of cardstock up underneath. You know, could run the lace up and down like this so that you really can't see it. There's lots of different options that we can do there. And so that is what you're going to be getting in your kit. Let's see, I didn't really go over this. Okay, so I said you're going to get Shimmer Mist. You'll be getting a brush, palette knife. The palette knife we're going to be using with this. This is some new Phoenix Effect paste by Finnabair. It is really, really cool. Really, really cool. So I thought it would be fun maybe on one of the pages to take our stencil and take this paste and our palette knife and just kind of spread it on. That would really be a cool effect on that. Then we've also got some Dusty Rose Heavy Body Acrylic Paint. This stuff is thick and it covers really well. And so you'll be getting a 1/2 ounce sample of that. And also a pen. You'll be getting either a red or black Spectrum or Prismacolor pen with your kit. So these are really cool. You know, maybe you just want to do some journaling, you know, in your book. So that would be great to do. So these are the items that you will be getting in your kit. So let's go ahead and dive into the tutorial. So the first thing that we're going to do on our book, we're going to take an X-Acto knife or craft knife. Or you could do some, you know, scissors as well. I like to use my craft knife because it you know, it's got a really sharp point. And we want to start at the top. When you look at the top, you'll see where they have the paper that's glued to the back, and then you know, and then it's part of the book itself. So we're just going to cut down the spine on both sides of that. And then there's a little bit of canvas that you know, that you'll have to cut through as well. It's kind of like a little bit of I call it canvas for lack of a better term, but and then there's some places of glue where they glued the book to the spine, as you can see here. So I'm just taking my knife and cutting through it. It's actually pretty easy to cut through, probably because this is a new book. Some books, they have it glued, I mean, just solid glue. And in that case, the best thing to do is to take a blow dryer or heat gun to try to heat that glue, kind of melt it so you can pull the book out of the spine. But anyway, we went ahead and got that done. So now let's go ahead. I'm taking my muslin fabric. In your kit, you might have got the muslin fabric, you might have got the moss fabric, but whatever it was that you received in your kit, we're going to go ahead and glue it onto our cover. At least that's what I'm going to do, basically just to cover up most of the book itself. I mean, personally, I like the outside of the book. It looks nice, and you could leave it as it is if that's what you want it to do, and use your muslin and your lace for more of the inside of the book. Make some fabric pockets and different things, but I'm going to go ahead and use mine to cover up the book. I want to mimic a fabric book, so that's basically what I'm working toward, is doing a fabric covered book, a lace book, if you will. And so I'm really excited about doing that in this, you know, in this month's project. Now, before I go and turn this over, which I started to, and then I was like, oops, I need to cut this. So I'm going to take this back down, and then I'm going to cut it at an angle so that I'm not having a bunch of fabric bunched up on the corners of my book. This is what I do when I'm wrapping my books, when I'm doing my journals, even with scrapbooking. You know, when you're wrapping your chipboard with your scrapbook paper, the same rule of thumb applies, and that's what I do on my books. It gives it more of a finished look when you're wrapping it. So that's, I almost forgot, and I was like, this doesn't look right. So then I went ahead and redid it. I just love this lace. It is just so beautiful. And I'm so excited to have found it. I've actually had it for quite a while. I had went to a resale shop that we have in Conroe. Right off the top of my head, I cannot think of the name of the shop, but it's a cute little shop, and it's been a while since I've been in there. And but I had bought this tablecloth, and I thought, oh, just got to have this. And so I've had it for a while, trying to think, okay, what do we do? And then after I came up with the idea a few months ago for starting this new line of the Mixed Media Junk Journal kits, I immediately knew that this was going to be on, for one of these kits. So I'm so excited, for us to be able to use this for our kit this month. It's really pretty, and so I'm just kind of adding some glue. When you're gluing fabric to fabric, I really want to have plenty of glue, not just like gobs, but I want to have a good layer there so that the fabric can stick to the fabric. And so I basically am just kind of doing like 2 coats of it just to get it over, and then I go ahead and finish that up just to kind of save time on my space. It is amazing how fast you can use up memory on your phone. My phone has 32 gigs of memory, but somehow I have used up like 30 of those, and so I have to do videos in like 5 and 10 minute increments, and then when I upload it on my video editor, I have to like cut the time in half so it doesn't take up that much extra space on my phone. So I have thought about getting a second phone just to do videos, but I just haven't done it yet. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to message me. And in our next video, that's when we'll start to work on the inside of our book, kind of putting everything together. See you soon.